What's up guys, Dave Lipson here to take you through our Thunderbro Hypertrophy Finishers Bible, finisher number 28. This is Banded Hamstring Curl Tri-Stance RDL Superset. Now, this is an awesome superset for building up all the muscles on your backsides, like glutes, hamstrings, even the postural muscles of the spine. So if you want a booty that gets some attention and some hamstrings that drop for days, you're going to want to pay attention to this finisher. So to perform this finisher, you're just going to need two simple pieces of equipment. You're going to need a medium band that you're going to fasten low on a rack, and then you're going to need a barbell, maybe with some plates as you build up through the set. What we're going to do is we're going to superset two movements. A seated banded hamstring curl with an RDL where we change the stance of our feet every 10 reps. So here's how this is going to go. When you set yourself up, you can sit on a box or a bench, anything really to get you to a great enough height. Even a chair would work to be able to pull your heels underneath your butt. When you grab the band, what I recommend doing is first just stepping through the band and letting it fall right behind the ankles. This can be a little bit more comfortable if you have like knee sleeves. You might pull the knee sleeves down or wear some high socks so you don't get too much friction from the band behind the ankle. And you're just going to take a seat on a bench with your hands at your sides. Now the range of motion here is going to be extending your legs, and from here you're just going to pull your heels underneath your butt, getting a good squeeze in the hamstrings for 30 reps. Throw a little 1 second pause at the end of each rep for your 30. What we're doing is we're just trying to push a bunch of blood into the hamstring. We're pre-fatiguing that muscle group a little bit before we move to a little bit heavier and a little bit more compound of a movement in those RDLs. After you get your 30 reps, you're just going to hop off the band and go over to your barbell. And we're going to start by doing barbell RDLs first with your heels touching and your toes out, then with your feet straight forward, hip width apart, and then finally in a wide sumo stance. So when you pick your barbell up, what I want you to do is just touch your heels together so your toes are out. You can go with a matched overhand grip or even use straps on this. When you perform the RDL, you can start just by unlocking your knees, but then you're going to keep your legs nice and stiff as you hinge or bow forward so that bar comes just below the knee and then all the way back up. Now when you come back up, you don't need to stand up all the way because I want you to keep the tension on your backside. So the range of motion is from as deep as you can get to just short of lockout. 10 reps right here. Notice how I'm really trying to keep my back straight as I do these. My limitation here is just going to be how much hamstring flexibility I have. So as you get a little bit warmer, you might find yourself going a little bit deeper and deeper. Try to just move the weight under control. After your 10, you're then going to bring your feet out and your toes straight forward into a traditional stance RDL for 10 reps. And then finally, you're going to go to a wide sumo stance with your feet about a foot's width wider than your normal squat stance, toes pointed out. You're going to bring your hands from outside your legs to inside your legs, and it's going to be the same movement where your knees are unlocked and you hinge down and right back up. Now the cool thing here about changing the stances every 10 reps is we're working different aspects of the hamstring. The medial, the middle, and then also the inner portion of the hamstring with the wide stance and the sumo RDLs. So you're getting a very complete hamstring work. It's also pushing a ton of blood and fatiguing those muscles quite a bit. So a great way to pump up and build up the backside. You can use this as a warm-up, as a finisher. All in all, an awesome way to build up your hamstrings, your glutes, and even those big erectors on the backside of your body.